Hello, the purpose of this video is to explain how to put branding on your building. Normally, when you have a business project, the owner will provide for you the name of the business and their logo. And if it's a building that requires branding, let's say a skyscraper where you will have the logo of the company, then you would have to incorporate that into your design. And that would have to be specced out, the size, the fonts, and everything. So the owner will provide us a logo, and for our cafe project, the design will be provided for you, and the name of our cafe will be Cosmic Owl Cafe. I provided a logo folder here, so you can open this logo folder, and you would be able to see what the logo is, or download the logos into your own computer. Okay. Um, and then we will use a PNG to DXF converter. So download that converter, the logo, and then on Google you will have to type in a DXF to, a PNG to DXF converter, and usually there's several of them, but the first one, Convert.io, would be a great tool. And on here you just have to click this choose files or find folder, and find your folder wherever you download them. Um, and then you need to convert them to a DXF, which is a drawing exchange format that AutoCAD can use. So we're going to click convert. And we're just going to wait until it finishes converting, and the blue download button should appear over here. When you click download, it will download the DXF onto your computer, and you would see that here. And you will now open AutoCAD. And what we're going to do is we're going to locate that on here. So we're going to do a model, and we're going to locate that somewhere. So we're going to locate that over here. For my project, and your project, it could be something floating on the side, or up over the sidewalk, but you can't put it over on the side of the alley, because there's no sidewalk here, and if there is a truck that's crossing that alley, then they would certainly hit that logo if it's if it's an overhanging logo. But if it's on the side of the building, then that's fine, whatever side you want. So to do that, we're going to create a new drawing first. Start that, and we're going to type in a DXF in, enter, and we are going to select where we downloaded that. So typically it would be on our downloads folder. Let me just find that really quick. Downloads here. So downloads, and then here's your logo with the DXF file format. And simply double click on that one, and then it should load in AutoCAD this blank space. We just have to zoom extend. So zoom enter, enter, and there you go. And all we're going to do now is select this whole thing, and then right click, and then we're going to copy to the clipboard. Okay, copy clipboard. Where's copy? Copy with base point. There you go. Or you simply copy, and then go back to your elevation, and then simply right click and clipboard, paste, and paste as a block, and there you go. And you want this to fit here, so you will have to specify the size of that one as part of your design. So let's just do a scale, and click somewhere here and type in whatever number that would reduce it if it's too big, or whatever number bigger than one that would increase it, or change the scale factor. So I want it to be like maybe 70 would be okay. No, I think that's still too big, right? So we're gonna do another scale. Now I'm gonna scale that to like maybe 0.5. There you go. And I'm gonna locate that over here, and that's my design. So my design for this cafe brand would be here. It could be direct on the wall, or it could have a floating or a its own box, and I would have to specify that on the elevation and put a dimension on the size of this logo. So I have to get a dimension and then dimension that logo, and that will be part of my dimension. Whoa, 809. So let's try to find a good dimension that we could copy paste to, because it wouldn't be 809. Let's see, maybe this one or this one. And why is it giving us 809? What is the line type of the scale factor? So the scale, best to fit, dim scale, line type. Um, so sometimes this happens to you that your dimensions are out of whack, so to speak. And it's supposed to be controlled by your LT scale here, or um, dimension scale, but it doesn't seem to accept that. So, or there's a glitch or something. Uh, let's just go and put in a linear dimension instead, and select them again and pull it out. Um, and then this one is supposed to be a architectural unit. So let's go down to the units, primary units, and change decimal to architectural. So something got changed. I don't know where, and it's now 8 foot 5. We don't need this anymore, so we're just gonna delete that. And but that's basically what you're going to do is to dimension that. And you don't want to be 8 foot 5 1/4, right? And so you actually wanted that one to go down by a quarter of an inch. And what is the dimension here? Let's just go try to measure that. And it's 50. Let's just go back, and I don't want to mess with the dimensions, and that would be 4 foot 2 and 7/8, so 4 foot 3. So go back here and make sure that we increased it to 1/8, and then save your work. Go back here, and there you have it, 4 foot 3. So that's going to be part of what you're going to need to do. Um, my version of AutoCAD is very generic. I don't have a lot of shortcuts. In offices, you probably would have those shortcuts incorporated. Yeah, so the logo will be part of your building, and you need to incorporate that into your design. So if you have like a SketchUp drawing, you need to also incorporate that into the design. So you could do a file, or what we're gonna do is let's do a camera and perspective, and do that, and then we're going to do a rectangle first on the floor, and we're going to raise that up, and we're going to select that and convert that to a group, and we're going to make sure that this is measured correctly. So you can measure that. You could simply measure that, and you adjust that um, whatever measurement that is. So let's just bring this up and bring this down. There you go. So yeah, you can measure that and see that, hey, my measurement, which doesn't show here, is really funny. Something's wrong with my computer. Oh, here it is, up there. 8 and 378. We wanted 8 foot 5, and this one is 4 and 3. So anyway, do that. That's supposed to be a group, and then you're gonna move that to wherever the location is, and that's too thick for me. So we're going to double click to edit the group and then push it back, maybe like that, and close the group. And then we're going to insert the logo here. So we're going to do a file, and we're going to import a picture. Where did I put that? Not see my downloads folder. So downloads, download folder, and it's a black and white, black and white. I'm going to put that there, and then just um, and then make sure that is raised by just a little bit, right? 0.1. Oh, no, just a little bit, right down. 1 inch. There you go. Okay, and then you can see the scale is different, so we need to adjust the scale. And normally you just have to edit this picture, so it's whoop, and that's basically how you put it in your SketchUp file using pictures. Okay, so one thing that you cannot do is you cannot put this on this side over here, because this doesn't have a sidewalk. So you can, if you want to, you can put this. Let's select and this one and that one. Let's make that a group just for purposes. So you can put that somewhere here and have that branding or logo. Come on, put that branding um, on the side over the sidewalk. Okay, like that. But you can't put it on here because this is a sidewalk. Okay, you can have it rectangular or circular, whatever you want. Or also normally we don't want to put this beside a property line, because your neighbor, you know, who would probably put another building here, would block would block your signage. So you don't want to put it there. And if you want, you put it in back, front and back of this block for branding. But yeah, you probably don't want it there. You'll probably want it somewhere up high. Um, yeah, you could adjust that too. Um, right? Okay, too big. You want to maintain the yeah. So yeah, you can have it over the sidewalk, but not over a street. And the sidewalk or the alley here is over the street, so we can't do that. Okay, but that's basically I'll save this. That's basically how to put that on SketchUp. Okay, but definitely on your AutoCAD drawing, it should be part of your building, and that should be dimensioned out and located where or which part of your drawing. So that's something that you will have to do before for the final part of our working drawings, is to locate the branding and the logo and put dimensions on it. Okay.